back to my channel. I am Shawnie and I am doing things differently than I've ever done before in my quest to lose weight, among other things, and so therefore we are Shawnie Interrupted. For those of you who are new, thank you for joining. For you guys who are returning, thank you for coming back. It has been a great week. I've had some challenges, not gonna lie, but I have maintained my caloric intake. I have not deviated from that. I did, however, not get in 3 meals a day all the time. And my water intake was not really good. But here's my weight loss. The verdict is in. It is Super Bowl Sunday. And if you can see, we are down 3.6 pounds for the month of February. 3.6. That makes it 16.4 pounds since the journey began. We're in there, y'all. We are in there. Come on, February. We about to do this. So have you seen what we can do when we put our minds to it? 3.6 pounds. I am so elated. I was nervous, honestly, about whether or not I had already plateaued or whatever the case may be, because I haven't changed a lot of things as far as my eating was concerned from when I lost the 11 pounds. I know I need to decrease my caloric intake. I haven't done that yet. But I have lost some more weight. So I'm gonna keep on keeping on. Today we're gonna do overnight oats. And this is what I call my Hawaiian or tropical overnight oats. It's kind of like, with the exception of no banana. I guess I could add a banana in here, but I don't really want a banana in here. With the exception of the banana, this is kind of like a Hawaiian Blizzard from Dairy Queen, but it's oatmeal. So let's get into it. So the things that you're gonna need oats, rolled oats, old-fashioned ones. You're gonna need some chia seeds. This is for the extra protein and fiber of it all. It really does help feel a little more substantial with this. You're gonna need some coconut. This is unsweetened coconut, organic from Trader Joe's. You're going to need pineapple chunks. This is just good old Wally World pineapple chunks. You're gonna need some pecans. These are chopped pecans. You can get half pecans, whatever kind of pecans, or nuts actually. I just choose the pecans. This is vanilla extract. This is homemade vanilla extract. I ran out of a small jar, so I'll have to do a small jar. But we made this, my mom and I, and gave it away for Christmas gifts one year. And somebody at her church said it was the best vanilla they'd ever had. It's super simple. You just need some really good vodka. Or not even good vodka, just 80 proof or more, and vanilla beans. This is the Madagascar one. We did make some Tahitian. This is the Madagascar one, so vanilla extract. And a sweetener. Mine is gonna be monk fruit. I actually order my monk fruit from Amazon, and so I get it in this pack, and this will last me for a while. I take it to work for my coffee and such. And then last but not least, you need some sort of milk. Some people use half milk, half yogurt. I'm using just milk. This is unsweetened almond milk from Wally World, and it's vanilla flavored. Okay, so let's get into it. So in order to make this, you just need a half a cup of your oats, and that will be enough. When you'll see this recipe as it's made, it will be plenty to fill you up, but we're gonna take a cup of rolled oats, and we're gonna try to not make a mess. So I need to figure out my tripod thing so I can do these in the kitchen. That's why I haven't made a substantial recipe, because I'm trying to figure that out. But half a cup rolled oats. And to that, I am going to add chia seeds. We're gonna do a tablespoon of chia seeds. And when you see this in the morning, it will expand and with the milk, and it'll be substantial. So it gives it I don't think it really changes the flavor in my opinion, but it does give it a little bit of a weird look, but it's harmless. To that, you're going to take the coconut. Let's do the coconut. about a tablespoon of coconut. These are coconut, so these are coconut, they call them coconut chips. So you see it's bigger. You can break them up if you want, but I'll do that with my spoon when I'm eating them, so I'm not too worried about it. So a little bit of a substantial tablespoon of these. You can use the sweetened kind if you want. It will add calories, it will add sugar, so be mindful of that when you are adding your sweetener. But this is good enough for me. Next, we're going to go ahead and go in with the pecans, my bad. So we're gonna do a tablespoon of chopped pecans. There you go. So it's kind of got that layered effect, but it'll change in a minute. Oh yeah, we're putting it in my hefty little mason jar. I told you I love these things because they can go to the microwave without having to switch it out of anything. All right, next is going to be pineapple chunks. You can use fresh fruit or frozen. I happen to have the frozen kind, so we're gonna use that. We're gonna actually use about 1/4 of a cup. You can actually chop these if you wanted to. I'm gonna do that, like I said, with the spoon. You can pre-chop them, but they'll break down once they're thawed. And I'm gonna put just a little, just a couple more. Okay. And then to that, we're gonna add a little vanilla. I would say this vanilla is potent. It is potent because it's pure vanilla extract. But a teaspoon is enough. I love to hear the seal breaking. It smells so good. Teaspoon-ish. But it'll give it a nice little flavor. This is a 32 ounces, I think, ball jar. So we made a lot. Okay, now for the monk fruit. This is gonna be you sweetening it to your taste. The pineapple is gonna be sweet. Brand new bag, so forgive me. The pineapple is gonna have some sweetness to it. If you're using sweetened almond milk or if you're using sweetened coconut, be mindful of that extra sweetness. I'm not using either. So I'm gonna add 2 of these scoops. And that should do me. It may take a little less for some of you, and it may take a little bit more. I think that's 4 grams approximately. Each scoop says it's approximately 4 grams. Okay. And so then to that, I'm going to add the milk. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it. And like I said, I use a cup of milk. And in the morning, if you feel like it's a little too dry, after everything has absorbed, you can actually add more. But this is enough for me. So we're gonna go ahead and pour that gingerly. And once you give it a stir, it'll settle because it's just sitting on top of the oats. And I'm trying so hard not to make a mess because I am a messy cook. Guilty. No shame in it. That's what they invented dishwashers and wash rags and paper towels and yada, yada, yada for people like me. All right, give that a good stir just to kind of wet everything and distribute it. Then add the rest of my milk to that. And then in the morning, you're going to go ahead and shake it before you eat it, but that is Hawaiian style, tropical style, overnight oats. If you try this, let me know how you like it. The beautiful thing about overnight oats is you can do what you want. I like to make a berry one with it. There's so many different variations. The base to this is just going to be a half a cup of oats and a cup of milk, or half a cup of milk, half a cup of yogurt if that's what you want. I prefer mine a little juicier than creamier, but it's gonna absorb pretty good. And I'll try to remember to show you guys in the morning. But the base is that you can add chia seeds or not. You can add protein powder or not. You can add peanut butter, whatever you want. The oats are gonna take it. So top it with your top. Give it a good shake just to make sure everything is off the bottom like it is. And then you put this in the fridge and voila, you've got overnight oats. So that's gonna be my breakfast for tomorrow morning. Hopefully the next recipe that I bring you is gonna be those egg cups that I wanna make. I just haven't gotten around to figuring out how to set up my cameras and stuff to catch everything that I need to be able to do. Other than that, I hope to really get back on track with the 3 meals a day. Work was just kind of hectic this week, and you can't really plan that or prepare for that, but I can make adjustments so that I'm still taking care of me. And that's one of those things you forget when you're not so deep into a routine that it's easier to go back to your old ways. I luckily didn't go ahead and eat crazy. I maintained my eating. I just didn't eat like I was supposed to. So I was missing a bunch of calories, which I think is partially why I lost 3.6 pounds of weight. But I'm going back to it. I'm gonna hit it strong. So that's one of those things that when you falter a little bit, get back to it immediately. The hardest part is getting started, as far as I'm concerned. So now that I've gotten started, I'm not turning back. I am down, I think it's 16.4 total pounds or something like that. Since I started this, and I feel good and I feel it, and I'm very proud of myself for maintaining this. I haven't even started or thought about not continuing. So I know I'm doing something right for myself because it's not something that is so off kilter for me. Like, I haven't changed a lot of what I've been doing, so it's not hard to maintain. I'm just paying attention, right? Making sure that the calories that I need, I'm trying to get them, and no less than that. This intermittent fasting has truly, truly helped. It's been a game changer. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to, like I said, bring a video, make a video at least every day of what I'm cooking, so that you can see. I may not post them every day, but I definitely will post on Wednesday. Until we meet again, protect your knees and protect your peace. I thank you for coming along with me on my journey.